right, hello all you night readers. How's everyone doing? Hey, Karina Arias, how are you? Nice and early, awesome. The early bird gets the first question, right? All right, let's see what we got going here. There we go. Let's see what our theme for the next 24 hours will be. Our theme for the next 24 hours is your personal power. Yep, your personal power. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good one. And you just have to know what your personal power is. Yeah, that's all. It's just a matter of knowing. So, all right, how's everything going? Hey, Pinky Lee, welcome, welcome. I'm doing okay too. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. I hope everything here is working okay. I hope you can hear me very well and see me and also hear the music in the background. I'm hoping, because I had all kinds of things I was doing today on the computer and I changed things around. So, hey Shannon, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right. So our theme for the next 24 hours is your personal power. All right. Your personal power. All right, so Pinky wants to know, why is Ursula unfair, mean, and disrespectful to you? I'll tell you what, if the Queen of Swords comes out, I'll tell you exactly why. Because that is the Wicked Witch card. Such a Wicked Witch card. Cool, thanks. Let's see what we got here. I'm glad everything's good. I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Having a good day. I've been busy all day, but doing good. Oh yeah, she's definitely all over you, isn't she, Ursula? Look at this. Yeah. I see before Ursula you were happy. You were happy. Things were good. Is that better? Sorry. Can you hear me better, Pinky Lee? I can turn the volume up on my microphone. There, how's that? Is that better? That's really loud, I think. I think that might be loud, but okay. All right, so anyhow, yeah, I think that's loud. All right, so we'll try that. All right, so I see where you were definitely better off before you met Ursula. That's for sure. You were much happier, much better, a lot better. She kind of just sits up here in her own castle, just basking in her own glory, it looks like, until somebody comes along that she can fight with, because that's all she wants to do, is fight with everybody she can find. And I think she enjoys doing it to a point where the anxiety and stress is so bad that you have to, kind of, you basically just give up, because it's been just too much. She just keeps going and going and going on you, and it's just too much. It just makes for too much. And like I said, then that anxiety comes along. So, yeah, hurting in the world, so I certainly don't think that we need more. Um, yeah, we don't need more of that. I just think that she needs to go away. She needs to go away. That would be a great thing. If only it would work, right? If only that would work. Am I breaking up? Gosh, I knew I shouldn't have bothered with stuff today, but I did. All right, is that any better? No. All right, hang on. Okay, how's that? No, that's no better. Is there audio now? All right, how's that better? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, music's breaking up too, so I gotta turn that off. Turn that off for the night. Okay. All right, so jeez. Jeez Louise. I think it's possessed. Because I think I think the ghost came into this room today because a whole pile of stuff that was nice and neat on my shelf was on the floor. Yeah. It was all over the floor. And I don't know exactly why, but it was very weird, very strange. Definitely very strange. So I don't know. Don't know exactly why. Not sure. But I think the ghost was here. So Pinky, you didn't hear your read? Of course not. Nobody did, I guess, because my sound was terrible. Okay, so okay, so Ursula, like I said, in the beginning, you were happy. Things were good with Ursula. Things weren't so terrible, but all of a sudden she got on her high horse here, basically. Yep, I'll go over it. I'm going over it again, Pinky. So I think that she really thinks she's above everyone. She thinks she's better than everybody. And you can see that here, even when she's fighting and stuff, it looks like she feels like she's above everybody. She's standing above all the people that she's fighting with. And that's causing a ton of anxiety and depression, sadness for you. It's making it very, very difficult for you. And like I said, I can see definitely where you are hurt from this. I definitely see where you're hurt. I think she does it just because she thinks she can, because she thinks she's better than everybody. And that's really what I'm kind of seeing there. She is Chicago police. Oh gosh. Yeah, well. Yeah, that's not a good thing. I've watched the show. I've seen it. But yeah. So that is what I saw for you, Pinky, before you could not hear me. Yeah. So I have no idea what would have happened. It's so weird. Definitely so weird. All right, so hey Vicky, hey Kitty Cat, hello Fairy Wren, hello Shannon, everybody who came in when I couldn't hear myself. Hey Christina over on Facebook, how are you? CM, it's nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. Kayla, welcome. And I think I got everybody. All right, so do we have any questions that I missed? Just please type them again because that was bad and this is much better now, I believe. I think things are better now. Yeah, there goes the running around my living room again. Very active today. Okay, Christina has a question over on Facebook. She says, I have a question. How will my interview go on Wednesday? It's with a surgery program. Graduate Medical Education Residency Program Coordinator position. Holy moly. If you ever had to get business cards, they'd have to be like 3x5s. That's a whole lot of stuff to put on there. All right. Let's see how that's going to go for you. All right. Christina, let's see. And Vicky, you want a general love reading. Got it. Did I paint that thing in the background? This my wife hand painted. She painted it. It was just a blank cloth before she got to it, and she painted it. So yes, it is hand painted, but it is not painted by me because I am not that creative. I am musically inclined, but I am not artistically inclined. That's for sure. I'm definitely not. I am not the artiste. But yeah, she is. She's much better at it than I am. All right. Well, look at all the aces. You got almost all the aces. This one's upside down though, the ace of cups, which is interesting. All right, so let's see. How will your interview go? I think you're on the right path. I think this is the path for you kind of thing, right? You've done this before. It's not new to you. It's something that you've done before. I see with the Ace of Wands, of course, there is your creative new creative beginning. And with the Ace of Swords, I also see it's a sudden opportunity, which is exactly what you're hoping for. Wednesday, you're going to go in there, you're going to do your interview. And I think, there may be even a chance where they say to you, you know what, they're just going to hire you on the spot. They're just going to hire you right on the spot, which may upset the other people who were in line to possibly take that job, or people who were in line to interview for it, because then they're going to get upset about that. But I really think it's going to be you. I think they're going to be pretty quick to make that judgment and that decision. The Ace of Cups does show upside down, does show that it doesn't quite make you as happy as you think you're going to be. Unfortunately, I don't see where that is the case. I definitely don't see where that's the case. I see where it's it could be something else, but I don't really see the case being that you're completely emotionally filled. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for that one. All right, so that's what I got for you, Christina. I hope that comes true. I do hope it comes true for you, because that would be nice. That'd be great stuff. So I think everything is back to working now. I think the music is back and it's working, and I think my mic is back to working. I think everything is right where it should be. If it's not, let me know. If you don't hear music, or it's crackly, or it's me crackling, it could be anything. God only knows. This ghost is driving me nuts. All right, so general love message for Vicky. Sorry, I have been distracted, obviously. Yeah, I definitely get that, Christina. I did get it. I paid attention during your reading, obviously, but it's just this in between time. Yeah, you need it. Health insurance will be a big help. I can understand that. I'm trying to get that taken care of myself. Some health insurance issues. But, all right, let's see, Vicky. A general love message. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got. Thank you, Fairy Wren and CM. I will pass that along to my wife, that you guys love her tarot cloth that she made. All right, general love. So yesterday, general love was great for you. General love was really great for you, Vic. Today, I'm not so much seeing it. I see where you're really reflecting on it, and you're really spending time, on your own, doing your own thing, kind of just really thinking about it, just taking time out for yourself. Yeah, he's really been crazy, that ghost. So I really see where you're in your own head, here and here. I see where you have the moon and stuff, and there, and you're by yourself in the hermit, of course. So I do see where you're working really a lot of things out in your own head. And today, and every day, we could do this question every single day, and that's okay with me. And we could get different answers because every day is different, right? So today, I don't see where you feel like things are attainable. You don't think you can reach the people that you want to reach at this point. You're willing to give of yourself, not necessarily money. Again, I always explain that with the 6. It does not necessarily have to be money, but it does mean that you're giving. And, you give of yourself. You give You give what you have, and if what you have is love, or what you have is empathy. I've seen empathy in your cards before many times. I've seen the high priestess come up a couple times with you. So the patience, the empathy, the intuition, that's all things you can give and help people with. You're just struggling. You just feel like today you're really struggling with stuff. And, again, and that just put you deeper into reflections. You're looking in the water, you're feeling a bit emotional, and, you may be, you may even be a little weepy today. And I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. So, yeah. That makes, I hope that makes sense to you, because it makes sense to me. And that's kind of what I see. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. The X is wanting you back. That explains it. See? It does explain it. It does make sense out of it all. I just, like I said, I just don't see where it's a good day for you. Just not a good day. That's all. Everybody has bad days, right? Today's just one of them, I think. Okay. So yes, the ghost knocked a whole shelf, well, not a whole shelf, but all the stuff that was a half a shelf's worth of stuff onto my floor. And there's one book on that shelf that is hanging out completely sideways. And it had to be pulled out to actually get to where it is. And the book is called The Ghosts of Gettysburg, which is a town in Pennsylvania where one of the Civil War battles was fought. And it's supposed to be one of the most haunted places in America. I've been there many times. I love it. Absolutely love the place. But it's very strange that book has been pulled out. Yeah, you're kind of wishy-washy today. That's the Queen of Cups then. That's the Queen of Cups making herself known to you. The running just got faster back and forth in my living room. Yep. Yeah, I'll show you the book. This is the book. This is the book that's sitting sideways on my shelf and had to have been pulled out by an actual, it had to be pulled out. It was in between other books. So there's no way that it could be sitting sideways, like this on the shelf in between books. So I don't know. It's a strange thing. Hello. Okay, I'm going to get this wrong, aren't I? Ekaterina Lavrahina. Ekaterina Lavrahina. Can you get a reading? Absolutely. Just type in your question and I will do a reading for you. And let me know how close I got with that name, because that's tough. Yeah, I got it right. Ekaterina Lavrahina. I'm sure I don't have the accent for it, but yeah. So yeah, if you have a question, you can just type it in your messages there and post it as a comment, and I will do a reading for you. You're welcome, Vic. Thank you so much for everybody who putting up with this audio garbage today and everything else that's been going on kind of nutty. I don't know what's going on. But Fairy Wren, you'll be happy to know that I completely redid the song. I didn't send it to my mother yet, obviously, because it's Mother's Day tomorrow. So I completely redid the song. I added drums and piano. What else? Oh my gosh, all kinds of stuff. Another guitar. It's like a whole band now. I have a whole band full of things. It's crazy. So, yeah. The ghost pulling a ghost book, exactly. It's been odd all day. Yeah, it's been an odd day all over. Yep. It is really cool. I'll tell you, the music, the instrumental music is so much better than the words and the singing. The words took me like 10 minutes to write. That was it. And it's completely interesting, but yeah, she'll enjoy it. She'll cry. She will definitely cry. I cried yesterday when I wrote it and the first time I went through it. So I cried because I know that she's going through a lot. Of course, we just lost my grandmother, which is her mother. So it's her first Mother's Day without her. It's only been a month and a half. So yeah, she's going through a lot. She's been having some really rough days. We can't all get together, which makes things tough. So and she always tells me, don't buy me anything for Mother's Day. I have everything I need. I don't need anything. So I said, okay, fine. I won't buy you anything. I'll make you something that you'll never suspect. Ekaterina, you can type your question in the comments and I will answer it for you. I'm just waiting for questions. Yeah, I've been a guitar player and stuff all my life. Well, since I was a teenager at least. So, but ever since I had surgery about a little over a year ago, I haven't been able to sing the way it used to be. I had spinal surgery that they went through the front of my neck to get to. And they had to go in through the front and they moved everything over to one side so they could get all the way to my spine to do the surgery. And that moves everything, including your vocal cords and all the stuff that I need. So now my voice is a little more gravelly than it used to be. It was always nice. It was always, I used to have a good speaking voice. And for, ages, people have been telling me, oh, your voice, if your voice could actually put me to sleep because it's calm. And I am calm. It's a very calm thing. And that's good. And I still have that. But my singing voice is definitely not where it was. Hello, Joe. What do you know? I know that it's freezing cold out here tonight. And windy. Cold and windy. Here in the Garden State. Yeah, she'll definitely be emotional. I can't watch her. I won't be able to. I don't want her to FaceTime me or anything when she's listening to it. Yeah, Joe, I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going okay with work and all. And I hope you are well and stuff. Yeah, it's sunny in Australia. It's always sunny in Australia. All right, maybe not. But yep. It'll be a gift, all right. It will be a gift. I'm still not done with it. I still have things I really want to add to it, but I'm not sure yet. I add something and I listen to it, and then it's like, oh no, that doesn't fit, so I'll take it out and I add more stuff, and it's great. It's a great little project. She'll be excited. I'm excited doing it. I spent a lot of time today. Yeah, you're still working a lot with that. That's what I figured. That's why we haven't seen you in so long. I know it's been a long time, and I know you've been busy, Joe. But I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, that's always been That's been a mess all along. And, concerned. Poetry's nice. Poetry's very nice if you are good at that. If you're good at it, it's great. My song is like sad poetry. It's pitiful. It's pitiful poetry. It's more like Dr. Seuss than it is poet. Than Longfellow or something good. Yeah. All right. There we go. Ekaterina says, I changed the country before near 3 years. Okay. This year makes me stronger. I lost my mom this year in February, and I go back for a little. I have love here, but things are a little with problems. I want to know if this is my place, to stay here or to come back to my country. Okay. I got it. So you left your country 3 years ago, and now you've gone back recently because your mom passed away, and I'm very sorry for that. I'm very sorry for your loss. And now you're not sure if you should stay in your original home country or if you should go back to the country you moved to 3 years ago. That's the way I understand it. And nobody else can see it, so they don't know what I'm reading. That's what I think. That is what I think I'm seeing. Okay, so you're in the country that you moved to 3 years ago. Is that correct? Okay, another country. Got it. All right, so you're in another country and you want to know if you should stay there or move back to the country you originally were from, I believe, then. All right, here we go. I do see, I see a lot to do with moving, obviously. There is a lot of movement in this and a lot of indecision. So I see where you were happy when you moved 3 years ago. You started off happy. But, I do see where you are now is not the place you really should be. You should be, you should be moving and you should see a clear path to get there. And you just have to think about it. You have to really put your mind to it because you're in sadness. This is, the moon is a time of mourning. It's for loss, right? You have loss. You get the moon card. It signifies that there was a loss, and that's very clear. Obviously, we know that your mom passed away in February. So, yeah, it's showing up right here. You have the Page of Cups, which shows that you're inspired. It shows that you're creative. It shows that you're very, like artistic and stuff. But I think that you're, I think the original country you were in gave you all that inspiration. I think when you went back there, you felt inspired, even though you left again. Even though you left again, I feel like you were inspired. when you were there. And with that, comes the indecision. Should I really go back? Which way should I go? Which direction should I go? I can't decide. I don't know. I don't know which direction to go. So, the next card actually was the Fool. And, the Fool is telling you, take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith into, and he's heading this direction, which to me is your past. So he's kind of taking a leap of faith to go back to where you were. That's what I see him saying to you. Go back to the country that your mom was at and you grew up in. And I think you will be happier there. I think you'll be happier there. I think you'll be more emotionally fulfilled, and you'll be able to use that creativity that you have there better than where you are now. Okay? So that is definitely what I'm seeing. Definitely what I'm seeing on that. Okay? So, Ekaterina, I hope that made sense to you, because that's kind of the way I understood everything. And you've kind of gone along with that. Yeah. You said you're here now in another country. And so, yes, you're in a different country, and you were considering whether you should go back to your home country. So, yeah. So I think I got the question right. I just hope I got the answer right. Joe, do you work in that hospital that's by you? All right, so who else has a question? Who else has a question? You're very welcome. What country are you originally from? Oh, okay. Got it. Joe? Very good. Not terribly far. Not terribly far. All right, so who else has questions? My goodness. This hour has gone by. Well, it's not an hour. This 40 minutes has gone by so fast because it was all trouble for the first 10 or 15 minutes. Everything was confused and screwy. But I think it's all better now. I think it's all better. So who else has a question? All right. So you have love there in the country you're in now, and that makes you stay for now. But sometimes you think you should go back. Will the person you're with, will the person that you are in love with there, will they move back with you? Has that been something you've ever discussed? Oh, yeah, absolutely, Fairy Wren. I got it now. Yeah, so is that something you've ever discussed with that person? That might be a thought. All right, Fairy Wren, here we go. Are there any Mother's Day messages from your mom? No, he's from there, and he just wants to stay there, huh? He's not looking to move. Oh, I didn't say when it's going to happen. That's for sure. But I think at some point in your future that, yeah, it's something that you really want to do. All right, Fairy Wren wants a message from her mom or her grandmother. A Mother's Day message for tomorrow. Okay. All right. Mother or your grandmother, let's see. Or both. It was so weird. I didn't know those two yesterday were sisters, and I got basically the same reading, one for their mother who passed away and one for the father who passed away. All right. I'm seeing that I'm seeing where they're coming to you in a way that isn't what you would normally see. They're not there the same way that they normally would be and have been when they've looked in on you. I believe, Mother's Day's today, right? Fairy Wren, you're right, over in Australia. So happy Mother's Day. I think they're looking at you, or I should say they're presenting themselves in a different way today. Different than they've presented themselves before. And you can kind of see that here, where there's a different person in the mirror. And that's what I think. I think it's they are presenting themselves in a different way than you may be used to or than they ever did before. I think they are, I think they're, trying to shine some light on you. They're trying to shine some light. Usually this is the work card and work together card and people working together and stuff. But today in this reading, I don't see that. I see where it's, you're climbing up and it's more like they're trying to shine some light on you. They're really trying to make things a little brighter for you. You feel, obviously, it's Mother's Day and you're torn. You're very torn apart. And you can see that here and here. You're really reflecting on both of them. So and that's understandable, right? You reflect on the people who have passed away, especially on occasions like this. I can see that for sure. But it's you're really thinking. You really have it in your, you really have sadness. You really just have plain old sadness. And again, you feel like you were torn apart. Obviously, you're definitely been torn apart. But in the middle of all that, in the middle of being torn apart and the sadness, is hope. Is hope with the star, right? Hope and a happy course and the prospect, the possibility of actually healing. And that's the beginning of the healing right there in the middle. So I see where they are coming to you. I do see that. And of course, we know the star with your grandfather, right? It was your grandfather that we did the star, had the song about the star. Yeah. So I definitely see where they're coming to you just in a different way than they normally used to. And you're normally used to them being there. That's interesting, Victorine. Victorine said she sees a star there, and it's with her every night. Yeah, and we know about the beautiful star. So yeah, I do see, I see the tearing apart. I see the sadness, but I see the hope in the middle. I see that hope. I see the hope that star always gives you. You know why. Of course you know why. So it's there. But I see that there's light coming in, and that light is shining on you. And they're, instead of putting that last pane of glass in the window, I think you're taking it out so that light comes in, to let the light come in this reading. That this card can be read many different ways, right? Very many. But yeah, that's definitely how I see it. They may not have ever come through to you as a beam of light, or a ray of light coming through a window or anything like that, but that's how it is today. So it's different today than normal. Normally they come to you in some other fashion, right? So that's what I see, Fairy Wren. And I think everybody's there, and they're doing okay. I just think it's you that's working on getting over it, of course. Trying to move forward, which is extremely difficult. Yeah, the star with your grandfather, I remember the song, and I'm sure your mother knew the song also. So, and every time we have a reading about your grandmother, your grandfather, your mother, there's always a card with a star in it every single time. So Ekaterina says, can we see my relationship only? Your relationship with the person you are in love with? That relationship? Yeah, you understand the reading. I know. I knew you would. Yeah, the star song was her song too. I knew it. I knew that was the case. All right, so is this the relationship that you are in with someone, or are you talking about the relationship that you had with your mom? Please let me know. And then I'll do the reading for you for sure. This is my best people in my life. My mom, my grandma, and my granddad. Yeah. And they've all passed. Ekaterina. YouTube people can't see all the stuff that I see in this. So Ekaterina says, yes, these are the best people in my life. My mom, my grandma, my granddad, and they've all passed. For this right now. Okay. So for this relationship now that you have, let's see. Let's see what we get. Okay. We will see what we get. Okay. All right. So we're going to do a love reading for Ekaterina. And let's see how that goes for her. Yeah, she can't see that, but also I'll put it up there. There you go. Ekaterina, people on YouTube are talking to you, so I put that up there for you to see. This way you can read it. And again, you got the star as well. You got the star as well. So. Okay, see you later, kitty cat. Have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. Hope it's good. I hope it is good. Okay, so I see that you are this is bridging a gap. It's bridging a gap where your loss is. Would be your loss right in the middle where there's all the emptiness, and that's how you feel. Obviously, you feel empty. With everything that's gone on in the past couple of months, you feel very empty, and I understand that. And you're trying to find a way to get from one side to the other, and it's not easy, but you just have to follow the path that the star is leading you on. The star is leading you to where you should be. It's hope, it's wisdom, and it's an inner peace. It helps you with inner peace. I do see that the person you're with now is really a knight in shining armor, right? Here he is with the flowers. He's your Prince Charming. This is the Knight of Cups is like the Prince Charming card. The knight in shining armor, the romantic, adventurous person who follows their heart, and the heck with what their head says. They follow their heart. They just follow their heart all the time. They're very charming, very exciting to be around, very courageous, all that stuff. So this is the person I see that you're with. Now I do see that there has been something's out of balance with everything. Something is out of balance in your life. And obviously we know what that is. I really think this has to do with the passing of your mom, where things are really out of balance. Sometimes, excuse me, sometimes the devil, of course, means betrayal or lying or delusionness and stuff like that. But, with the Knight of Cups right before it, I don't see it being your person you're in the relationship with. I really see this as just being something being off in your life right now. Something's not right in your life, and we know that. We know what that is. So, it's very typical that would show up. But I see where the relationship is going extremely well, and it will go extremely well because you have the Magician. So you guys are really good together, and you're going to be good at all the things you do together. You're going to, things that you work on together will make you a good couple and will make you a strong couple. I think if you do move back to your original country, I do think, though, he will go with you eventually. I think it may take a while, but I think if you really, really wanted to go, I think he would end up going with you. So that's what I see here for your relationship. I think it's a really good reading. I think it kind of covers a lot of things going on right now. So that's what I see. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. I hope it made sense. I hope it kind of fit the mold of the person you're with. I hope that's how they are, because and that would be great. That would be great. That's the kind of relationship everybody wants, the knight in shining armor, right? All right. Does anybody else have a question? Anyone else have a question? I don't see any. And nobody's speaking up. So I'm going to throw the website up there. If you guys want to donate, you can go to the website and donate, nightreadertarot.com. You can donate there. You can also check out, you can find my Instagram page, my Facebook page, YouTube page. You can send me comments through my email, any of that. And like I said, you can donate. You can also set up private readings through this. So it's got a lot of good stuff on there. nightreadertarot.com. nightreadertarot.com. Boom, boom. Yeah. CM, I'm so glad you're still here. You wish I could find the knight in shining armor for you. Yeah, Anna Kate always comes up trumps for me. You've given up on dating. That's it. All right. You know what, CM? We're gonna do another love reading. We're gonna see what's coming your way. Don't give up. Right? Don't give up hope. There's always, for every man, there's a woman, but the Iceman has his pick. Look at all the happiness. Look at all this happiness. Boy, oh boy. And movement. All right, so yeah, you're having a struggle. You are having a struggle, and it's making you feel like you think, okay, let me spit this out right. You think in your head, this is it, this is you only, nobody else is thinking this, but you think you are the problem. You think you're the problem in your head. I'm pointing at my head. You can't see that, but that's okay. In your head, you think you're the problem. And that has made it so that you kind of run off from everyone. You kind of run away from everyone. If you would give it, if you would give people a chance, a better chance, if you would come out of the cocoon, come out of, put the walls down a little bit and let something really come in. Here's the happy family. Here you are. You could have the happy family, all the support that goes with it, all those people. It's all support here, and look at all the support here with the celebration. You're triumphant. So it's these two cards are just showing you what your future could be if you stop seeing yourself as the problem. I think that's I think that's the reading. I think that's what I'm getting from it. I really feel that way. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's not a fight. These guys aren't fighting. They're just struggling with each other. They're arm wrestling. It's not a real fight. You got all these people around. Look at all the people around just watching. So if it was a fight, nobody'd be watching. Not like that. But yeah, the Queen of Swords is a bad queen. She's a bad woman. She's like every bad Disney queen in history. And I think you feel like you're causing the issues, but you're not. But that's keeping you away from people. All right, CM? Think about it. See if see if that resonates with anything that you're thinking. And, I think you'll find that some of it might be true. Yeah. You only fall for guys that don't really love you and they say they do. There's a ton of them out there. There are a million of them. So it's not a bad picker. It's just maybe it's just the places you are. Maybe it's just where you're going. Maybe a change of scenery when you can, right? A lot of different things. That Chariot card could be meaning that too. A change of scenery, a change in where you are going, the places you go and stuff. That could definitely mean, that could definitely show that you are in need of a new place to go. a new place to be. Yeah. So maybe think about it. That's all I can say is think about it and see if any of that resonates in your, with you, just with you. And yeah, we didn't get Prince Charming, but we got some. I honestly think there's some answers there for you. And I saw a bright future. Those last two cards were very bright, a lot of people helping, a lot of people being supportive, and a lot of happiness, a lot of triumph. All right, CM, you'll get there. You will get there, I promise. All right. Well, it is 7 o'clock. Yep, 7 o'clock. I just heard the bell ring, heard the clock ding. And yeah, so I have no more questions going, do we? We have no questions that are hanging out. Everybody got answered. Everybody who's going to the website's probably already gone if they're going to. If not, there it is again, nightreadertarot.com. nightreadertarot.com. And all right, I will see you all tomorrow night at 6 o'clock again. I have a hard stop at like 5 minutes to 7 tomorrow night, so I have something I have to do. It is Mother's Day, so for us here on this side of the world, it'll be Mother's Day for us. So yeah, I got stuff to do tomorrow night. Not going anywhere, but yeah. But I will see you all tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and I hope everybody has a good night. Everybody over on the other side of the world, Fairy Wren, everybody over in Australia, happy Mother's Day to everyone who is the moms over there. Yep, happy Mother's Day to you all today, and happy Mother's Day to our mothers tomorrow. But we'll be back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. And don't forget, our theme for the next 24 hours is your personal power. Use your personal power over the next 24 hours and make yourself, make something come true for yourself. And that could be for you, CM. I know you have low self-esteem. I know that. I can tell. Yep. You have to think. The low self-esteem showed up in the Queen of Swords. That's the Queen of Swords is telling me. Your low self-esteem is an issue and you feel like you're the problem. And that's exactly what I was thinking. So, it's not you. It is not you. We got to work on that. But we will. We have time every night, 6 o'clock. All right. All right. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much for being here again. Thank you for working through all the issues in the beginning. Very strange. But I appreciate everybody being here. So you all have a good night, and happy Mother's Day to you in one side, and we'll be back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. All right. Thank you. Have a good night.